review a very recently hyped fragrance in the fragrance community. A lot of people are very excited about this fragrance. In fact, it's been so popular that it's been selling out as soon as it comes back in stock. It's been now out of stock, I think, on 4 different times, at least 4 different occasions. Usually it lasts for maybe an hour or two, each restock until they sell out. The fragrance is Black Panther by Alexandria Fragrances. So I'll go into what it smells like, my opinion on the fragrance, as well as whether or not I think the hype is warranted. So I actually got my nose on this first on a sample that was sent to me when I ordered Dior Homme Intense, Alexandria's version Velvet Iris. That came along with it, and I was blown away. I really was. It is my type of scent. I mean, I like a lot of different types of fragrances, but this is along the lines to me of the more masculine fragrances, sort of like Bond Number 9, Scent a Piece for Him. I also find that to be a very masculine fragrance. Ventus to me is masculine. Elysium I find very masculine as well, also citrusy and bright. And this falls into that same kind of category to me. It resembles sort of kind of like Elysium, a Zion by Alexandria is what they call theirs. But it's got more of a bite to it. It's not as soft and mellow as Elysium is. And it's also not as sweet as, Aventus. It's, in fact, just different all around, really. So how the fragrance smells. Use this decant. So immediately on the opening, it is a bright, very bright, heavy citrus smell. It smells very heavy, like a very heavy grapefruit, very bright, citrusy, orange grapefruit sort of vibe in the opening. As it kind of dries down, it stays pretty linear, but as it dries down, some of that citrusy grapefruit kind of fades a little bit to the back, and more of the ambroxan and woods comes out. And when that happens, to me, it resembles more of a kind of maybe, Elysium slash boardroom slash sort of Bleu de Chanel kind of vibe to it because of the citrus and the ambroxan smell. Fragrantica lists for what this is based on, the original Tigar. The notes listed on Fragrantica is ambroxan, grapefruit, and wood notes. Just 3 notes. And that could be all that's in here, honestly, because you definitely pick up all 3 of those. But they work so well together. Now, the scent, like I said, is great. If you're into Bleu de Chanel, if you're into Elysium, if you're into those type of scents, boardroom, and you're looking for something that is going to perform, this is it. I mean, it's brand new fragrance. Obviously, it hasn't had time to macerate. They just developed it. I just got mine, and no problem going all day. Easily get 8 hours out of it, easy. And it projects very well for about 2 to 3 hours as well. So it's definitely a performer. So anybody who's worried about performance and projection, Black Panther's got you covered. It also, like I said, it is a little, it's strong. So I wouldn't go heavy on it. I spray myself 3 times and that's it. Because it can become overbearing very quickly. And this is more of a kind of warm weather scent because of the citruses, the ambroxan. But for those reasons, I would also kind of dial it back. If you're going to wear this out in the heat, it's going to be projecting even more. And it could probably be very cloying quickly, similar to Sauvage EDP kind of vibe where, you do a couple sprays and that's enough. I would be hesitant with this as well. Wouldn't do more than 3, but with that said, this is going to be fucking amazing in the warm weather. I mean, I could see this being a signature scent. It could certainly be worn all year round. It's strong enough where it could, push through the colder weather. Um, if that's something you're into, I could see this being worn again all year. Like a lot of people wear Sauvage, a lot of people wear Bleu de Chanel, Aventus. This is certainly signature scent worthy if you're into that. But you do need to be a fan of citrus. You need grapefruit because this is heavy in this. You also need to be a fan of Ambroxan. But if you are, man, this is great. It's blended very well too, very well. Alexandria, just in general, they do a fantastic job blending their fragrances. You can tell it's quality, very high quality. So if you, like I said, if you like those types of scents, you're looking for something that is very masculine, that can be worn all year round. If you're into citrus, Ambroxan, you like Elysium, you like Boardroom, Bleu de Chanel type of fragrances, this has got you covered. I would get it before it sells out again when it's released. I actually liked it so much I picked up a second bottle of it. I keep that at work, so I got one at work and one at home. But yeah, that's it, man. Like Alexandria knocked it out of the park with this. I'd say the hype is 100% warranted in my opinion. Um, this is great. It's quickly become one of my favorite from the houses, which is saying a lot because I love Alexandria.